Hello and welcome, I'm Kosh, and this is the King Hauler build. So what I'm on to now is the dampeners, because we've already attached the leaf springs and the axles last episode. And it should be straightforward enough. Grease up a couple of parts which I have set aside. Already trimmed up the plastic parts and got the metal parts ready there. So I'll get on with that. Some little fiddly bits, I guess. And these need to be greased up as well. So I've got some old grease here actually from the Dual Hunter. I'm going to use this. It's a little bit thicker I think, but it's going to do the same job. So it's that one, a bit of lube. That sits on there. I'll take one of these, they're all the same. And you get slid in through there. There's this coupling which will get screwed onto the bottom. A little fiddly getting that lined up. It's an idea to have a bit of a skinny screwdriver so you can actually get into the part itself. A little bit stiff, it might be worth using the tweezers, not the tweezers, the needle nose to hold that section actually, whilst you screw it in. Okay, so that's that one in there. And then we have a spring which will go in, and the top section just screwed into place. Okay, so that's 1 out of 6. I'll build all 6, even though I'm not going to do the front suspension just yet. I'll have the pieces set aside and ready to use. But I'll go ahead and stop the video whilst I build the other remaining 5. Save you watching me do it all, and I'll cut back in once they're done. So now we have all the dampeners made. I've got 2 set aside in the box for the front suspension, and start to put these on. So I've got everything ready in this little box. Let's double check how they go. So these sit onto there. I think there's a metal thread on that bottom one which would be going into, so I might put a dab of thread lock on there. So that would sit in there with the metal parts. Need more hands. puts it in there with a spacer, and that comes up into there. I think it's probably going to be easier if I attach the top, but then I can get the bottom aligned first. So what do we need for the top? Thread lock just in case. Again, it's all moving parts, so I might use a little bit of thread lock on them and try and stop touching the dampeners, which are greasy. Okay, so part B7 and a lock nut. So that should slip into there. It slips through. Dab. On the screw, I don't need much. Just extra precaution. And a little lock nut on the back. Pliers. Again, you should probably use the Tamiya tool for this. Okay, so that's solid in there. Trying to see how it works there. Okay, this one we had a metal part to it, which acts as a spacer. Actually, let that easier fit onto there first. Thinking ahead. Then lining that up. And then it's the A5 screw to go through all three pieces. Like I said, I might just lock tight that quickly. Thread locking whatever this stuff is. Just a little tap in that hole. Just mount that quickly. Find our hole. There's a little pin in the back of the plastic which should sit in there. It will just sit on the hole. And there we go. So that's the first one. You can kind of see it working already. I'll go ahead off camera and put on the other ones, but at least you kind of see how it goes together there. And we'll cut back once I've got them on. And there we go, that's everything now attached and working fine. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, I guess the next step was going to be the because I'm still waiting on the parts to centre that. The steering servos and the gear changing servos. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long to get the centering device. So I'll start looking at the gearing system, I guess, in the next video, and attaching motor. I think I'll possibly still need to wait before I get the suspension on the front, just so it's not going to be a task. I'll maybe mock one up and see if it's going to be difficult to access the servos. Anyway, we'll look at that in the next video. So thanks for watching, and see you later.